Hey guys, I'm Justin Boggs, the co-founder of Marketplace Valet. We help brands optimize and operate on Amazon. Since 2006, we have over 417,000 reviews as a seller. I'm here to discuss all things Amazon, solve problems, and answer common questions. Today's video is about how to optimize inventory for Amazon sales. Let's get into it. Let's talk about something that quietly impacts every other part of your Amazon business: inventory optimization. It's not the flashiest topic, but without a solid inventory strategy, your listings, your ads, and even your cash flow can all start to fall apart. Inventory management is more than just keeping products in stock. It's about striking the right balance, having enough inventory to keep your sales consistent without overstocking and tying up too much capital. On Amazon, this is even more critical because of how the algorithm reacts when you run out of stock. When your product becomes unavailable, Amazon stops pushing it organically, your PPC campaigns pause, and when you're finally back in stock, it can take weeks to recover your previous ranking. That's why inventory optimization is about more than just availability. It directly influences your visibility and momentum. While Amazon does offer inventory forecasting tools, we've seen that they're not always accurate. Sometimes they underestimate your needs, leading to stockouts. Other times they overestimate, pushing you to send more inventory than necessary, which ends up increasing your storage fees. That's why we always recommend using specialized third-party inventory tools that provide more detailed ASIN-level data. These tools allow sellers to make smarter forecasting decisions based on historical sales trends, lead times, and expected velocity. The costs of poor inventory planning are high. Running out of stock means losing sales, losing rank, and often losing your advertising rhythm. At the same time, overstocking is equally problematic. It freezes your cash and increases your storage costs. Many sellers think that more inventory equals more safety, but the truth is, too much stock can actually slow your growth because you're not reinvesting that capital into marketing or new products. Through our experience, we've found that keeping around 60 days of inventory at Amazon is a strong benchmark. It gives enough flexibility for short-term spikes in sales without leading to long-term storage penalties. This 60-day window works well for most products that have consistent demand. On top of that, keeping another 30 to 60 days of inventory in a warehouse or with a prep center allows for smooth restocking without delays. Forecasting ahead is another essential part of this strategy, but instead of planning inventory far into the future, we recommend a rolling 90-day planning system. Sales trends, seasonality, and growth rates shift quickly, so it's more efficient to work within a shorter window that you constantly update. You stock for 60 days and always keep an eye on the next 30 days beyond that. Another key factor sellers should pay attention to is seasonality. As sales grow over time, different months may show different trends. For example, you may need 2 to 3 times more inventory during Q4 or around key holidays. Even products that don't seem seasonal can show sharp increases during certain months. So tracking patterns month over month gives you powerful forecasting insight for future planning. Inventory optimization also impacts cash flow. Products that sit too long in Amazon's warehouse aren't just idle, they're costing you money. Amazon charges more for long-term storage, and meanwhile, your funds are tied up. That means you have less capital to spend on advertising or new opportunities. A lean, well-optimized inventory plan frees up more working capital and keeps your business agile. Even if your brand is still young, like many of our clients, don't wait until you're bigger to build an inventory strategy. The earlier you master this, the faster you can grow, and grow sustainably. Inventory management is not a one-time task. It's a continuous cycle that evolves as your product, demand, and business scale. But if you get it right, it pays off massively in stability and long-term profitability. So if you're serious about building a sustainable Amazon business, make inventory planning one of your top priorities. It's not just about staying in stock. It's about staying competitive, keeping your ads running, protecting your rank, and keeping your cash flowing. If you have any questions or need help growing your brand on Seller Central, feel free to check us out at marketplacevalet.com. Like and follow us for more helpful Amazon content. Thanks for watching this video.